What's up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online for some more Hour of Devastation action. This pack is quite good. There's a few cards I would not mind for speaking. Starting with rare, Ramunap Hydra. Solid. Not insane, but solid. In general, it's not a lot better than some other 4-drop that can be common, like Emberhorn Minotaur. I mean, it's a very good 4-drop for sure, but it's not... it's not a busted bomb rare. It's strong though. Struggle Survive, probably among top 3 uncommon in the set. And Torment of Venom is a great card too. I've been very impressed with that. And the lose 3 life or sacrifice something or discard has been always quite relevant. It's just a pretty solid card. And there's also some decent common creature. The pick is between Struggle Survive and Hydra. I think it's quite close actually. I'm gonna go with the Hydra, but yeah, it's really close. I could imagine just picking the removal. Here I think we are, well, there's an Ominous Sphinx, which is pretty great. There's also a Puncturing Blow. I don't think we're supposed to pick any of the 2 green cards, even though they are decent. Blow is great. Now I kind of want to go blue more than red, because I probably put someone to red by passing Struggle. I like blue-green quite a lot, and I think Sphinx is very strong. I think I'm just gonna pick that. Ooh, Sifter Worm is great. Definitely gonna pick that and try to be some type of ram deck. That's a fairly late Torment of Venom too. 3rd pick. I mean, it's not like super late, but you know, this is... It's gonna go 4th pick because I'm not gonna pick it here, and this is about as late as it should get, I believe. Pack 1. Alright, good. Interesting. I don't think we want any of the 2 blue cards. They're not very interesting for a deck like that. We could use Beneath the Sand. I think this is not... I mean, there's both Beneath the Sand and Mana Leaf, so getting the ramp is usually not that hard. So we could maybe just pick Sharpshooters or Harrier Naga, which is I think a fairly underrated 3-drop. 3/3 for 3 is just good. You know, it blanks all the 2/3s. A lot of other 3-drop, a lot of the 2-drop, pretty much all the 2-drop, and then you know, it's, I don't know, it's really a solid rate. It's close, but I think I'm gonna pick Naga over the 5-drop. This should never go this late. This is nonsense. This is, by the way, this is not a green card or red-green card. This is, you cannot argue it's double colored card, because it's just, Struggle is just great on its own. You don't really care about Survive, and this should not go this late. This is very strange. Like, there's maybe 1 or 2 uncommon you would pick up as that, then a couple rares, but this should never go 5th pick. I'm gonna pick it here, probably splash for it. Hope Tender is fine, but this is a lot better. And maybe we are not even playing blue. I mean, we got the Sphinx, but that's about it. Stalwart is pretty good. Very strange. There's nothing great in blue or green, so I guess we'll pick Archer, and maybe we'll be red-green and a bit more aggressive than I anticipated. Don't mind being there. Do like main decking 1 Blur of Blade in most red deck. Interesting. So we have 2 options here. Maybe red-green beatdown, which is, you know, fine archetype, or you know, blue-green ramp splashing for red maybe. Interesting. So if you want to be ramp, we'd rather pick Amulet. And if we want to be beat down, we'd rather pick Gift of Strength. I think we are more looking like a beat down deck right now, so I'm going to go with Gift of Strength. And you can play 1 Sifter Worm at the top of your curve in your aggro deck. It's not the end of the world. The card is powerful enough where if sometime you don't get to cast it, it's fine. I'm really surprised to see Struggle Survive going this late. This was very, very odd. Hippo looking pretty good here. I've been fairly impressed with that card. The 6 toughness has been pretty huge for me. And for my opponent. The fact that it dodges Puncturing Blow is quite nice. And 6 toughness overall has been really nice. And you can always cycle it. Alright, so I don't know if we are red grid beatdown or blue green splashing for red. We haven't seen any good blue card except for the Sphinx though, so I'm not sure blue is going to be something we want to do. But this also means that we did not pass any good blue card, I believe. Maybe one Eternal of Harsh Truth, which is not even that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not like insanely good. So maybe we'll see a decent amount of blue next pack. That's a fairly late Sandblast. Wall I do like quite a bit. We don't have any desert yet, so I think I'm just going to pick Chandra's Defeat, which is a great sideboard option. Beneath the Sand Wield, interesting, that's cool. Okay, nothing relevant. I don't think we'll play Sarcophagus, but who knows. Yeah, so still don't know if we are aggro, mid-range, ramp. It's kind of blurry right now if we are playing blue. We would need to get a this amount of really good blue card next booster though to end up in blue, because right now our red I believe is just better than our blue anyway. And again, we haven't seen a lot of blue. Okay, well, Sand Strangler put us even further into red, so I guess maybe it's time to just cut the Sphinx. We'll need to pick desert. We also have the Ramunap Hydra, so picking desert pretty high is a good idea in general anyway. I don't think we might not even play the first Beneath the Sand. I don't think this is gonna be really a Beneath the Sand deck. I mean, in theory we could play Desert of the Mindful and still go for the blue-green splash for red Ram deck, because I'm really unexcited about Beneath the Sand, which is probably wheeling and that's super exciting. And Frontline Devastator is a fine 4-drop. We already have 2 pretty powerful 4-drop though, and it's not very... I think I'm going to pick Desert of the Mindful and maybe keep the option of playing blue-green splash red, especially since we really want Desert with the Strangler and the Hydra. Thirst now? Yeah, might still be doing that. Oh, that's super tough because we really want the desert, and if we are blue-green ramp, we really want Oasis to reach early, so it's like super difficult pick. Damn. I think it's still reach early though. Hopefully we can get some more deserts. Yeah, so I think we'll go for the blue-green splash red deck, which is a good deck. It's definitely a good deck. Now we need some more deserts to make the Surge, the Strangler, and the Hydra good enough. We have a couple Ringvol. That's a little bit dependent on getting deserts. We have the late game, so it's shaping up pretty well. And I, again, really don't mind being there. I think good base green Ram deck are like really solid in this set. And you often want to be blue. I do like Supreme a lot, but I really don't think we can afford not to pick the desert here, so just gonna go with that. Could use a Feral Prowler maybe, but okay, that's a pretty good start. Hopefully we can get 2 more deserts, at which point I would be happy. And a couple of card draw spells, but these you can get in Amonkhet. You have Illumination, you have Trial of Knowledge, But in general, you want a little bit of card draw in this ramp deck, which actually tend to be a bit more like control deck than ramp deck. You get the mana, you remove everything that's annoying, and you play big creature. And yeah, pretty good spot to be in. A River Hopo, the 1/3 fly for 2 that draws you card in blue-green would be amazing too. But I kind of like where we are at right now. Not sure if splashing for Blur of Blade is that appealing. Maybe we'll leave that on the side, we'll see. It's definitely a card I don't mind main decking though. Gift of Strength is also not very exciting when you're not playing an aggro deck. Hour of Eternity. This card is probably at its best in blue-green actually, because you can probably generate the most mana here. So maybe we'll pick it and try it out. I haven't played with the card yet. Seems like it's powerful if you get it late in the game. It's also kind of card advantage because you kind of get a 2 or 3 for 1 later. And it works pretty well with creature with good ability like Strangler, Sphinx. Basically any creature we have right now has pretty good ability except for Hari Naga. Okay, let's try that. Prowler is nice. Cheap creature that can block stuff. Also having more cheap creature is nice for Hour of Eternity, so we are not going to play enough color desert, but another Prowler is decent. There was a Tragic Lesson, but I think Prowler is just better at this stage. Prowler is just very good early drop in the Ram deck. It's something I don't really want to play when I'm playing white-green aggro, red-white aggro, I mean red-green aggro, because you don't really want to drop with 1 toughness, 1 power, sorry. However, it's been really good for me in those more control-y Ram deck. Manalith is gonna make the cut here, for sure. Cool. We did not wheel any of the desert, though it looks like. I'm not sure if I'll play 2 Manalith and Beneath the Sand, that might be a little bit too much. Fixing is good. Power level is nice. Hopefully we can pick something, some other desert from Amonkhet pack 3, like Painted Bluff would be pretty good. Yeah, anything. But 2 deserts is a little bit light to enable Strangler, Thirst, and Hydra. I don't think we'll play Threat. It's usually not its best in ramp, but it's playable for sure. Yeah, we want some card draw spell, a little bit more desert, a little bit more removal, maybe, why not? And we should be good to go. I hope that we would be wheeling one of the Survivor encampment, but we did not. I'm happy I picked the Desert of the Mindful, though this ended up being a really good pick. We don't have a lot of blue, but our blue is really powerful, so it's pretty nice. Interesting. So I think this deck probably likes Watchful Naga more than Hooded Brawler, but I think we might just pick Decimate or Beetle. And with the 2 Manalith and the Beneath the Sand and the Ritualist, we can just add another splash to the deck. I don't think it's gonna hurt us a lot, and the card is really a powerful finisher. I think it's the peak, yeah. Skill Behemoth, Weaver of Current. Yeah, that's tough. Both cards are pretty good. This is more likely to wheel though. And since we already have a little bit of ramp, I'm just gonna pick the Behemoth. Okay, well, the late game is really good. Cartridge of Strength is nice. Be happy to wheel Hieroglyphic Illumination, but nice. Okay. Cool. A little bit light on Desert, but other than that, I like how this is shaping. Yeah. Oh, we could use one more removal maybe. Especially since two of our removal are not that... how do you say that? We cannot rely that much on Sand Strangler and Thirst with only 2 deserts, so this could be a bit more... yeah, unreliable basically. Once I have 2 mana Leaf, I really don't mind splashing for 2 color, even maybe, you know, play a straight up 5 color deck. Here, right now, we are probably playing 1 Swamp, 1 Mountain, and everything else blue-green, and we should be fine, mana-wise. Okay, Trial of Strength is fine. Honestly, if this land was helping us in any way for the mana, if it was, for example, the red-green one, Shelter at Thicket, I would pick it. However, it's not super exciting as it is half off color. And Trial of Strength is, yeah, it's pretty nice with Cartouche if we can do that. It's a fine 3-drop. I don't really think we need more late game at this point, so I'm just gonna pass on the Sandworm. The bad thing with Trial of Strength is that it's kind of a creature, but it's not a creature for Hour of Eternity, so... there is that. Spring to mind, another skill Behemoth, cancel. What the hell Compulsory Rest and Fanbearer are doing this late? That's insane. I'm gonna pick another Behemoth, whatever. Ooh, Naga Vitalist is great here. We need some 2-drop and it's a very good one for this deck. Sweet. Well, we have the fat in the back. That's for sure. If we ever get to 6-7 mana, we'll be doing some pretty strong things. If we don't... Whoa! Alright! Destined Lead would actually be pretty good. I would be splashing for that, but this is even better. Double Scale Behemoth, double Cartouche of Strength. I like the sound of that. Damn. That was crazy. 6th pick Behemoth, 7th pick Cartouche of Strength? Really? Spider we might play. With Ruler I don't think we'll actually play. It might just be better than Harrier. No, we are pretty defensive. I think we have 2 Cartouches, so now we are probably not getting Trial of Strength either. That's gonna be tough to find a cut. Weaver Wield. I have to play Weaver with that. Oh my god. I don't need more late game. I'm just gonna pick Floodwaters in case, in case there's a deck against which it's really good. Okay, boys. We are not getting any 2-drop. We might just end up getting some 3s. I think we just want to be ramping on 3. I don't think we want to be doing anything else. I think Spider can go. Do we play 16 land? That seems somewhat greedy with that curve. We do have 3 spells that just gives us more mana though. 4 actually with the Vitalist. Yeah, maybe playing 16 is fine. We don't want to flood. I think that's gonna be the main. Maybe we should not play Beetle, maybe it's too greedy and we have enough. I could see that being an argument. Like, well, it's so free with double mana lead though. And here we can like... yeah, this is red. So we're gonna be mainly green. We still need a decent amount of blue, especially with Hour of Eternity. That's probably not what we want to be. This, on the other hand, 8, 6, 1, 1 plus the 2 mana leaf and the Beneath Descents makes it what? 11, 8, 4, 4 plus the Ritualist, that's even more. Maybe triple blue is gonna be a bit tough from time to time, but whatever. Okay, I like this deck. Looks like a pretty sweet green ramp deck. This is pretty much what I wanted my green ramp deck to look like. And double Behemoth, double Cartouche of Strength, it's really nice. As out of, you know, the cards are really strong and also play very well together. Cool. Well, that's gonna be the deck of the day. Hope you enjoyed the draft. Drop a like if it's the case. Thank you for watching and see you for round uno.